Hi, I have been attending St. Stephen's for the past 14 years. When I started in pre-K, life was much different. My biggest worry was what snack my mom had packed me. I had no idea how much I was going to change and grow as a person. Now, in my last interim of senior year, my worries are mainly about the future. What will my life look like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, and even next year? So much of our lives is spent waiting for the next milestone. Reading for the first time, going to first grade, graduating third grade, turning 10, moving on to middle school, becoming a teenager, starting high school, getting a learner's permit, passing your driver's test, turning 18, and finally graduating high school. That is 14 years of milestones that have taken place while I've been at St. Stephen's. There are 2 milestones I've yet to achieve: becoming a legal adult and leaving the place I've been for so long. I will be turning 18 on Sunday, which leaves 1 more milestone. 1 more and I've mastered the first 18 years of my life, right? No, not even close. After each milestone that would pass, I would look forward to the next one and never stay in the present moment. Each day the focus would be on tomorrow and what it might hold instead of focusing on today's potential. The current moment is so valuable, and I did not understand that until June 2020. Up until then, I never stopped to be in the moment, to enjoy the time with my friends or family, to stop thinking about what is after this. What changed was I got help from a counselor. This completely changed my perspective on life. I'd become so focused on what I was doing next, I never took time to breathe and enjoy what was right in front of me. My counselor told me, "Carly, the more you focus on the next thing, the more you will wish your life away before you can even live it." This was the exact moment when I realized that being in the present moment is more important than worrying about the future. Now I am content in the current moment and enjoy what is here right now. Sometimes I still find myself looking too far ahead when I need to remember that things just happen. Time moves so fast sometimes, we don't even realize what is happening until it is gone. It is not easy to bring yourself into the present moment. It is hard and sometimes uncomfortable. There is one place where I'm always in the moment. This place is not school or a significant location, instead it's my kitchen. For as long as I can remember, I have loved being in the kitchen. Whether I was heating up 2 pieces of frozen Texas toast in a pan after school or baking cookies with my mom, I've always enjoyed my time in the kitchen. There is just something about the way I feel when I put on my apron to cook or bake. When I could first be trusted around the stove, I started to learn certain techniques like cracking an egg into the pan or learning how to flip a pancake. From pancakes on Saturday morning to spaghetti for dinner on Sunday, I found myself learning to love cooking so much I had no reason to focus on anything else. This led me to begin cooking more and more meals. Over the last 3 years, I've cooked dinner for my family almost every single night. Every night when I come home, I know that no matter what happened at school, what homework I had that night, or if practice was terrible, I can walk into the kitchen and be at peace. I don't focus on tomorrow or even that night. I solely focus on preparing the meal. Although I love to cook, there is one thing I love more. That is baking. When I am baking, the world stops and all the stress is gone for that brief period. In my early ages, I would spend most of my days baking. It passed time well, kept me busy, and provided me with a focus. From when I was 6, I loved making concoctions. I would throw random amounts of ingredients into a bowl, mix it, then place it in the oven and hope for the best. Most times, it went from oven to trash can. I never knew if it would turn out or not, but just the motions of combining the ingredients brought me happiness. Over the years, I learned to use baking as a stress reliever. Whereas school was filled with typical anxiety and stress, it always disappeared the moment I walked into the kitchen to cook or bake. School and stress seem to practically go hand in hand. This mostly stems from the pressure we are putting on ourselves to succeed on a certain path. One thing I've realized in the kitchen is that we must be flexible and make substitutions when we don't have a certain ingredient. We can apply this to school and life. As some of you know, I did not take a conventional foreign language in high school. Having dyslexia made that not an option. So I took 3 years of American Sign Language instead. Some said that doing so would limit my choices for college, but it didn't. I made a substitution and created a new path of success for myself. Don't think you have to follow other people's paths either. You must learn to look in the pantry, choose what will fit your recipe, and create your own path. You must use the ingredients you have with you right now, not the ingredients that you will have tomorrow, next week, or next year. I want to tell all of you that waiting just for another weekend or telling yourself you only have to get to the next long break is never going to make you appreciate what is right in front of you. Yes, there are weeks where the only thing I want is a break, but within each day there are moments of joy, happiness, and gratitude that make waiting all worth it. My moments of joy are what happens in my kitchen. To Sophia, Janie, and Stacy, thank you. You each have left an impact on me that I will carry with me throughout my life. I'm sorry for always yelling at you guys that we cannot ice the cake yet because it's too warm. I'm excited to see how much you all grow as people. I will always remember the times we spent cooking, baking, and eating in my kitchen. I've loved sharing the place I love most with all of you. Mom, thank you for always keeping the pantry stocked with every single ingredient I could possibly need in order for me to succeed. I can never thank you enough for advocating for me since 5th grade. I'm going to miss our walks, Trader Joe's grocery trips, and most of all, your constant support and motivational quotes. Dad, thank you for never failing to eat all of my baked goods, whether they are good or bad. You have taught me so many lessons that I will never forget. I'm going to miss cooking for you every single night and making sure you have enough granola for the week. As Mom always says, we truly are two peas in a pod. I love you both. Parker, I know it's 6 a.m. in LA right now and you are sleeping, but I wanted to thank you for showing me what motivation looks like. You taught me the importance of pushing yourself in high school and how it pays off. I know you don't like it when I cook vegetables with dinner, but I do appreciate you shoving down the 3 Brussels sprouts on your plate. I love you, PK. If you are one of the 135 people that follow my huge food Instagram account, thank you. So to conclude, there will always be tomorrow, so use the time today to make memories that will make today worth living. As Albert Einstein says, the best preparation for the future is to live as if there was none. Always remember, no matter what is in your pantry, you can always make something. A little ingenuity and creativity in the kitchen and in life is truly the recipe for success. Thank you.